The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. First step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Nice shot.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Beaten on the drive.
Hazlewood with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Big over there. 24 from it. Pakistan are 1 for 24. Start, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Great shot, great timing.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Times it nicely.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Absolutely nailed it.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Misses everything. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Hazlewood shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Quick onto that in the infield.
That was a very foolish throw. No chance for a run out, and it's just flown to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Super piece of timing.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Middle that one. Great timing.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got to hit them. Majestic batting. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Nicely played.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Drives it into the covers. Fielders, no chance.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Good bit of timing there.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
End of the over. 20 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 1 for 86. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Right out of the middle.
That's just timed brilliantly. He moves closer to 50. It's going to take something special to get the wicket.
Timed that brilliantly.
That is an amazing half-century. Just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Ali didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Cummins from the south end. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
A good way to push up the run rate. They'll be 50 in no time with shots like that. That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
some precision in that shot.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
Finch, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Superbly played through the covers for 4.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half-century.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Starr, the left-arm fast bowler, is the new bowler from the northern end. Huge shot, that's a massive shot, just incredible.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit. That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Got all of it, and for 6.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Really charging towards 3 figures now. Absolutely hammered that one.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
I'm loving this innings. It's been built with solid strokes, and that was another one with immense power.
End of the over. Pakistan are 1 for 180. Zampa, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more. That was the slower ball, and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Out. Caught.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
After a big partnership is broken, it's not unusual to see another wicket quickly. Time to concentrate and get settled.
Accepts the plaudits of all around this ground. It's been a wonderful innings, a fantastic 100. That one they got hold of. The slow ball didn't work and it went all the way.
That will be an over best forgotten and quickly. You give that many no balls away, it's surely time for a bowling change. Oh, what a shot that is off your first ball.
That's the start you want. Awesome shots, and it's flown over the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Wasim is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum. A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. No shot offered. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this game. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Out! What a catch!
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. There'll be one run here for them.
Malik gets off the mark. That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
End of the over. 19 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 3 for 258. Nice shot.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous. Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Wait on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Beaten on the drive.
Stoinis with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Malik got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
That's the over. Pakistan are 3 for 281. Knocks them over. First ball of the over.
They've played the most brilliant innings here, which could well have turned this match around. It's certainly entertained this crowd, who's loved every minute of it.
Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Middle. What a start.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time spent in the dressing room, it's pretty obvious what their intentions are.
Great shot through the gap.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike. That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. They'll get at least 1.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Absolutely nailed it.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Middle that one. Great timing.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Nicely played.
That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Zampa having a day out here. Brilliant bowling so far. And just one more to get 5 in this innings. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Wait.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary. End of the over. 9 off it. Pakistan are 5 for 337. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the northern end. A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Good return, back from the deep.
Brilliant shot, that. Timed that perfectly.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Marsh will be disappointed with that delivery.
Right out of the middle.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Malik didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Fall through the offside. Easy as you like.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
End of the over. 20 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 5 for 357. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Misses everything.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
They'd look for a couple here. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the northern end. Drives and misses everything.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
They shouldn't be able to get that many runs without hitting the ball. What on earth is that fielder doing?
Nice shot, runs possible. What great reactions, brilliant catch close in.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Well placed, should get a single.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Cummins shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Super piece of timing.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
15 runs added there. Pakistan are 7 for 386. Straight to the fielder. Great shot. At least one on offer. Loud appeal.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here. Struck
Yeah,
it
yeah.
nicely. Could go to the boundary. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 7 for 391.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep. Quick onto that in the infield.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Good bit of timing there.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
They have well and truly hammered this attack today to all parts. A brilliant innings at well over a run a ball.
Starr coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yep.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle. Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Timed that brilliantly. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat. A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. That's right off the meat of the bat. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full...